And thus we solemnly swear
that we are up to no good.
We're announcement.
Right.
announcement.
It's been a bit.
It's been
Right, and I don't have the announcement
merry-go-round.
saved in my notepad thing, so I need to pull it up.
Wait. No, not merry-go-round. It's been a roller coaster.
I can't think I watched just went live. I might have to step away for a little bit.
Ow.
And we'll have some of those fried days.
Artemis is gonna have some what?
Chimkin.
Fried
Chimkin.
chicken.
I eat Celeste.
No! Don't let her hear you say that.
Hello, Green Wolves.
something. I was this close to saying something I shouldn't. I caught myself though.
PG-13 stream.
Oh. That was something, but I'll have to whisper it.
Hello, Snake Dive. Caster, do you know what happened to Mugen Dyna?
He lost his bones.
He lost his bones.
No, that's all he has left is
Low,
bones.
low poly Mugen Dyna.
That's all they have left is bones.
Oh no,
Ugandan Mugen Dyna.
Peel the Mugen Dyna.
Yeah, Artemis. Ugandan Mugen Dyna. Do you know the way?
Get away.
See, here's what happened is that Castor is no longer following Mugen Dyna, but now Mugen Dyna is following Castor, for they are now bones. Fish bones.
Beams.
Don't show them their baby photos.
Bryce, I'm gonna send you something.
I can't believe that Mugen Dyna was originally just a big derpy fish.
You know what? Fuck you. Unfishes your dragon.
Wow, rude.
I know.
God.
We just added a few more polys to him. It's all good. I thought Porygon was the one that's supposed to be low poly, not the other way around.
I will watch that later straight.
Okay. Twitch, can you stop changing quality every 2 seconds, please? Thank you. I hate autos so much.
I turn it off, Otto.
Yeah, like, I'll just be looking over there and see that it's like every 5 seconds it goes from 360, 720, 360, 720. Make up your mind.
How about they don't, anyway?
How about they don't anyway?
Exactly.
I knew what you meant by that.
And I very much appreciate.
I mean, yours is 1080p green because you probably have it full screen. I don't.
I have no idea who that is.
They
One of those
immediately
fish bones.
they came in and immediately posted a profane comment that Automod blocked.
Based on that username, I don't blame Automod.
Yep.
What is
They're
that
no longer an
name?
issue.
Indeed.
god.
So yeah, it's been a couple weeks. My computer kind of went to shit, and we couldn't stream the week that we were supposed to. And then we had Valentine's Day at work, so I couldn't stream the next week. And yeah, now I have a new computer. Thanks Ari for getting it for me. And we have a totally new setup. We are back in stream.
Was back
Completely
then.
new. Let's see. Rest in peace, Glacey's old CPU.
Don't worry, Ari has it now. They're turning it into a server.
Yeah.
Yeah, that checks out. That's something Ari would do.
She literally came down to my house and said, "Hey, I've got a trade offer for you."
Trade
She-
offer.
She pulled out a big ass box from the back of her car and she's like, "Hey, take this to your room." I'm like, "What?"
What?
What did they
So
want
I-
traded for?
So I took the 2 drives out of my old computer, put them into this one along with the 2 drives that it has, and then gave her my old computer. And she gave me this. And so she's gonna fix that up and then turn it into another server in her house.
Beautiful.
How many servers does she have?
Yes.
Not enough.
Remember, she's cybersecurity and yeah.
Not enough, apparently.
But yeah. I think in about 3 minutes, when we hit the 10-minute mark, we can start with Bryce's journal, Levi's, and go from there.
Understood. In that case, I'll be right back. I'll try to be back in 3 minutes.
Yips. So how is everyone today? How are the players? How is chat?
You already know.
I have
Just keep drinking water.
I have good news and bad news. I'm gonna refrain from sharing the bad news, but the good news is it's not as serious as I initially thought.
That's good.
Hmm.
Let's just hope they can deal with it.
Apparently, it's deceptively one of the easiest cases that you can have when it comes to these things. It can be solved with a pill and radiation at the worst.
Oh my god, I
I'm-
just looked at the chat.
I'd much rather just take my mind off it right now.
Yeah. Let's focus on
Get it.
session.
Here's a way to get it off your mind. Twitch chat, apparently we've got our names spelled backwards. Evil team.
What?
Look at what
Rock
Space News
Track,
posted.
Ivel,
Evula.
Iwula, Olapa,
Cordap.
and Kordap.
And most egregiously, we're not gonna say that one.
Don't say, we're not. I'm not saying that first one. That makes me uncomfortable.
Oh my god.
Kordap actually works pretty well. I need to keep Kordap in mind for a future character.
Padrock literally just Cordapper. They got the they got the most like fancy clothes.
Your brother's cybersecurity? That's neat. So, as soon as Bryce gets back, he can start with his journal. We're just right at the 10 minutes.
Monkey. When you're face first with a legion of primates, what do you do?
I'm back.
I'm back.
Okay, I wasn't gone too long, right?
You're good. We're just about at
Okay,
10
good.
minutes, so you can start whenever you're ready.
Sure. Okay, let's see. What happened last session? Right, that's what happened last session. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm trying to like figure out how to approach this. It's been a minute since I wrote this. Right.
No, Snake's Knife. M-O-N-K-E. Monkey.
Alright. So let's let Bryce read their journal.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. I wasn't prepared for this. Of all the people to see again, even in the capacity that I did, more than the capacity that I did, I got to see my grandmother again. Excuse me, not grandmother, godmother. What's more, it's in her true colors. I knew her to be sweet. I knew that Glacy.
Mm-hmm.
It's picking up your keyboard.
It's picking up Artie's keyboard.
It's picking up someone's keyboard.
Artie might want to mute for a minute, but he's fine.
Okay. Anyway, where was I? I knew her to be sweet. I knew her to make a request of me for whatever she needed me to do, and I usually adhere to her commands and was notice. I know that was wrapped around her finger. I recognized it. I accept it as a prior fact. No longer is the case. She's crap, is she? I still care for her. She's still my family. She's one of the few family I have left now. There are others now, I guess. There's other people I have to learn about now that I've met at least one of them. Now, either way, she's still one of the closest to me. I can't deny that. She's important. Ah, damn it, I can't even get my thoughts out of myself on this paper. Oh, one more time. Just keep it simple. I don't know if she still has sway over me or not. It scares me. I am different. I've grown. I've changed. I'm no longer the person I once was. No, I still am. I'm just a bit older, wiser. My ideologies have changed. She's changed too. Time keeps going. Nothing's stopped. I figured with her in prison, she'd be, but I mean, I was scared that she would do what other criminals we dealt with would do, like break out, come after me, show that I was a pawn in a greater scheme, but the opposite happened. Why does that terrify me more? I should be happy. She's helping us. She wants to help us. She can help us with a cure, help me with my own affliction, this damn mark. She knows what I could become, so do I, but it was incomplete. I can't become like that, right? No, don't kid yourself. It's just another hurdle for other forces. Just means it's less likely, I hope. I think. Can it be made worse? Right, I'm gonna stop writing. I'm gonna stop writing. I'm putting the pencil down. I've attracted Patrick's attention, and I am being invited for some late tea. Tea sounds nice. Maybe some training too, after the tea. And sleep. And something. Maybe hypnosis. Something. We'll figure it out. End of entry.
Anxiety, Levi.
Question about the journal.
Answer about the journal?
Oh, what time of night is Levi writing?
I'd say about 11.
Probably would be chamomile tea or one of those sleepy time teas.
Fair enough.
Chamomile. Oh, lovely.
Just in case if that influences whether Levi made it to training or not.
I mean, he doesn't know what he's gonna do, so it's fine either way it goes.
So yeah. We are back into session. Session 75.
Imagine your grandma is literally a patron to the most
Don't
spy. Like,
remind me.
she spied on you your whole life. How do you feel?
Smile.
Luffy, I'm about to take a rock and I'm gonna throw it at your head. Don't remind me.
I may not be resistant to rocks, but I will gladly take it.
So, who are we starting with first?
I'm still doing food things in the background, so
Chester and Apollo, Alabi Padrock.
What do you do, Castro? Oh, I need to check something quickly first.
Okay.
Alright.
Me trying to remember where we put Caster.
Over there.
Did the TM shop not refresh? I thought Toxic Sports
Oh,
was there
I'll
last.
fix it.
Waiting impatiently for refresh.
Oh, I am waiting impatiently for a refresh.
I just imagine like Alubi's just like staring at Emmy's shop, eyes bloodshot. And will it to make new ones?
Alavi's eyes are bloodshot. Something must be very wrong.
Oh
No.
God, we're not doing this. No Pal World.
Had to do it.
Equips cleaver.
Wields the cleaver in the offhand slot and Apollo in the main hand slot. Plus 15 soul power.
Apollo is the cleaver.
I guess that just makes me Wix and Terra.
The horn
Alright.
does a big slide.
Anyways.
Apollo hops off and puts his head on the table right beside where Caster's reading. Reading anything in particular?
More just looking over some legends. All that talk about, well, Xerneas, not Xerneas, blah, 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 Zygarde, the other one that starts with a Z sound. Zygarde and its abilities. Well, if one cult leader had a legendary backing them, it goes to. Why wouldn't you think that the others have one?
Fair point. It does get me thinking, though.
Thinking about what?
A lifetime ago, when I was facing the new masters, one of the very first things I did before I even agreed to start training Nudon was I had an entire sketchboard lined up in physical sight that showed where our primary targets were, anything associated with them that we could still take on. Might be worth trying to reconstruct something like that, and downstairs for old time's sakes, in my parents' place over there. Nothing else, it'd be a good excuse to move the team out of the guild hall and back into my old house.
I guess that'd be a lot easier. Well, I suppose you know the major players in the cult now. Do you need any help setting it up?
biggest problem is going to be finding pictures that we have of the various players of Zealots, but we can find stand-ins for that. I just want to make sure that when that thing gets assembled, that I actually have the correct information. So that'll probably be where you'll be most useful.
Right. Between all the notes and my knack for just absorbing information, that should probably help.
Yeah. I'll chat Reuven and Kua up, make sure that they know that we're going to be coming in there a lot more often now.
Sure. He's gonna close the book up, sort of think for a few moments. No, nothing. I guess I'm still just wondering how the cult went from following Zorlin to splitting up the way it did, but
I always understood it. Zorlin always had a bit of a cult of personality behind him. Everything happened within the cult by his direction or by his intent. At least that's how I understood it.
What could drive someone to want to destroy everything?
Who knows? Maybe he thought he would be spared, or him and those beside him.
We may never know.
Oh. Kua was pretty insistent on not getting a chance to hear his side of the story.
That's probably for the best.
Yep. Well, what do we have going on here today? More ship upgrades, which I'm hoping Levi is keeping ahead on. I believe so, Artemis, out of character.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I just don't remember the exact details.
Daily times 2, DB12, AC5, Smite, hits one target, Poison's 115.
Rain?
That is your key price. The price is here. He might be getting food. I don't know if he expected people to approach as their character.
Alright. In that case, I'll go for the next best thing. Hey, Dad.
Let me have Caster meander off somewhere.
Happy meander, happy meander. It will never get old.
I like the word meander, okay?
It's a good word.
So why do I not hear? Oh. Why did I have the music meter at some point? Weird. Oh, it was like the stream itself. Yeah, whatever. Hey, Apollo. Good morning.
I have a bit of a proposition involving the basement downstairs.
Oh no. I'm gonna have to go clean up. I'm gonna have to go dust off more artifacts and spruce the place up again, aren't I?
Well, that's the thing. I'm looking at trying to repurpose that area into a meeting spot for my team. And, well, Your help would be appreciated, but it's not required if you'd rather keep your energy focused on other things.
It depends on how much time I have.
Well, if it's a question about whether or not you'll be able to use your time efficiently, then don't worry about it. I'll just make that a pet project of mine. But I'm going to be assembling a target board of all the various players that we still have within the Zealots.
Right.
And really, all the people we're going against with the team right now.
I should have a few hours before. Well, now he sort of glances over towards the two Yeens before before I start getting some missions of my own.
Well, if you ever decide you want to tag along with me and the rest of my team, you are more than welcome to.
I'll keep it in mind. Who knows if or when our paths might cross again.
All right. You stay safe out there, all right, Dad?
I should be telling you that.
Paul leans in and just playfully nibbles on his dad's scruff.
Ruffle.
Yes.
Get ruffled.
Okay, someone's keyboard is like really freaking loud.
Alright, I'm gonna turn noise suppression up all the way.
I don't know if it was you. I think it was Artemis, actually.
Artemis wasn't typing.
I wasn't typing
That-
at all.
Fair enough.
And that will end Apollo's little segment.
Out of character. Apparently you approached Rain as well.
Well, Rain was the original target, but he would have overheard the discussion happening with Artemis.
Understood.
Do we want to go to these two or go down to the training yard?
Well, if there's anything that's to be said here, because I don't think there is anything in particular that Aluvi's like doing, aside from staring at a very concerned look toward Glacy, which, you know, it's like, they're doing that thing again.
She just looks to be like standing there in thought, like she's unsure of something for the most part.
She's doing the thing again. Staring off into space. Lacey, I thought your patron was Dialga, not Palkia. What are you doing staring off into space?
Smirk. Just feel a little strange. Oh. It's nothing, I think.
Well, let's hope so.
You probably don't notice it, but Lucas also has a purple mark.
It's real subtle.
Mm-hmm.
If he dug with that little purple ring, whatever that is.
Yep.
We just go it on Glaci's icons to make it a little better.
It's still very barely seen, but yeah.
Bedrock gives his tea a sip. Well, patterns go as they do. Probably gonna come to us sooner rather than later. Whatever it is.
Well, after the bombshell that was Zygarde, I think I've had enough for one day of that. Though, I don't think I get a choice in the matter.
Powder just nods in agreement.
What about you, Zane?
Hmm.
What was your opinion of the whole thing?
Something to think about. I have met more than my fair share of legendaries in my time in the other timeline.
Oh no, it's not even so much the legendary itself. I knew Zygarde was somewhere nearby. I just didn't think it would be attached to a sticking point, so to speak.
You forget the kind of people I work with.
I try not to think about it.
Well, mostly some to take into consideration in the future.
Assuming we have a future.
Oh, I wouldn't say the end that quickly.
No, I'm just... I'll just put it this way. The last few days have been kind of rough. I really don't know what to expect from all this.
Isn't having a future why we're doing all of this?
Exactly. What is that you're sipping on over there anyway?
Our usual tea.
Yeah, just basic. I think it's orange pico.
Orange Pika. Pekka berry?
Pico. No, pico. The name more comes from the color it gets when you brew it.
Ah. I have never heard of that.
It's kind of one of the more basic, straightforward ones, but simple can be nice when things have been complicated recently.
Don't I know it? Speaking of complicated or simple... First, Levi.
Why don't Padrock leans into the table and sort of, why don't you ask him yourself?
What?
Padrock points at Luby's head.
Hold on, pause real quick. We've lost a straight off roll 20.
We might have lost it right off Discord.
Oh.
Oh boy, did his internet die?
I hope not.
Uh-oh.
We'll continue, and if he disappears, I'll try and...
No, he came back.
You hear this,
Yep,
right?
there he is.
I'm here.
Alright, cool.
You alright?
Yeah, I was a little
Fine.
worried there.
Trying to figure out what happened on my side, but seems to have ironed out now.
But, like, Padrock, you get the look of, like, confusion on Aluvi's eyes when you point to his head, and he's just like, what are you referring to? He just kind of feels around his head.
Padrock's gonna sigh, and both Levi and Olivia are going to hear in their minds. Hey, Levi! Olivia's want to know where you are.
He just stops in front of you, like, hand just over his head, and then he realizes just how dumb he was being, and he's just like, ugh. That was what you meant.
In the training yard, with Shiva trying to figure out a few things.
Bedrock. Standing out. Hope it goes well.
Luffy doesn't really say anything in the telepathy. He just kind of rolls his eyes and his face palmed at the same time, and he's just like, I feel dumb.
Bedrock says out loud, we don't use that enough.
Shiva says nothing, but Levi can see her gripping her head. Does he do that very often?
The Raichu just shrugs. After that, he just looks to the target in front of him before squinting a bit and... Oh. And advancing. This... And I forgot to open up the sheet and or closed on me when I last opened it. I had it open a moment ago.
You probably closed it by accident.
Probably. Either he kind of just like closes the distance and strikes the beam with quite a bit of force before trying to follow it up with a strike of the palm. However, he kind of pauses a moment, just stares at what he's doing, and looks over himself again. Just as he does that, he just shakes his head and backs up. Okay, I don't note to self. Gotta talk to the guildmaster about that. Oh god, did I bend it again?
Whoops.
Upon closer inspection, there is a Piplup plush tied to the pole.
Oh my god.
God.
It's tilted.
Oh, well, in that case. I offer no apologies.
Pangolin did nothing wrong.
They did everything wrong.
There's really no good way to practice this right now.
Block your moves.
He just quietly shifts over here to this pole and looks over at it again before...
Token, why must you do that? You know what, we'll take...
Me. There's a macro I need to find. Where's the macro? There's the macro. So he just strikes it. He strikes at it with his tail, intent to do a sweeping motion. An ever so clear cling of metal could be heard on impact between both. But it does nothing. Just kind of hits the pole and makes a sound, but then backs up. And he just sits there and crosses his arms a bit in thought, trying to think. There is really no good way to practice this, is there? Shit.
Oof.
Just wang.
I'm no combat specialist, but I'm a huge theorist. You've seen how many books I can read in one day. What exactly are you trying to do?
Advance my combat knowledge, so to speak. Something that I've noticed and was approached about, kind of heard it in casual conversation. So many people focus on just general strikes. Sure, I can hit hard. Sure, I can punch hard. Sure, I can shock something to a great beyond, but there are smarter ways to fight than, just being able to hit something hard.
You're looking to hone your strategy.
Precisely.
That comes in many forms, Levi. She shifts her glasses in exactly the way you imagine an anime nerd would, while thinking just as planned. That's a lofty goal, and it's one without a clear finish line. You need to set some more specific goals in mind. Think about what moves would be useful if you were going up against Zachary. In general, which moves out of your moveset would be useless? Discard them, keep the others, and chain them. Think of a combo that you can do by yourself, Levi.
That's one idea. But in this case, I'm not trying to use moves, so to speak. If I can chain it together, if I can chain moves together, that's one thing. That's fine. Against someone like Zachary, it could be as simple as a strike to the face with a hand, bounce off, and then blast him with Dragon Pulse. That's not a problem. That's simple. It's not that. It's non-move based combat. Something I did for some time, but I need to get better at because I feel like I lost my flow. Like, have you ever tried to fight somebody without using moves? Not trying to shock them, not trying to bite them or petrify them. You want to just pure combat prowess. Or, well, understand your opponent to a point where you can manipulate them in such a way where they won't be able to strike you back effectively, even if they're using moves. I'm trying to get better at that. Am I repeating myself? I feel like I'm repeating myself.
You're looking to play dirty. I don't mean dirty as in cheating. You're looking to get down and dirty. You're looking to discard the notion of a move and get into just pure unadulterated fist-to-fist combat. Decking someone in the jaw. That
Well,
kind of shit.
yeah.
Levi, take one look at me.
What about you?
What am I?
A Pachirisu?
Well,
I'm small. As you've undoubtedly noticed.
Indeed. Where are you going with this?
When I was enslaved under Zachary's whip, do you think I just set down... do you think I followed the rules trying to survive?
No, I feel that if you're as close to Vard as I think you are, or rather close to me as I think you are, you're the kind of person to do whatever you have to do to get out of a situation that you're comfortable with. Rather than just survive, thrive. Am I mistaken?
He listens carefully to his words and just accepts the faint praise, but with a smile on her face, but ultimately takes a step back. Levi, do me a favor. Step to the edge of the arena. Right over there, she points at a specific square. Now, with me, watch. Run as fast as you have ever run in your life to the opposite end. Can you do that? As fast as your little legs will carry you.
Alright. Do I have to roll anything?
You can roll athletics.
Fuck.
Well, that's almost a
beautiful.
fumble. Almost a fumble.
Levi tries to run and just kind of slips over the dirt and falls on his face.
I have something for this. I have something for this. So he starts moving. He gets to right about here. Before there's a pocket of the ground that just kind of dips in. His claws dig in just as well, and he just kind of he loses his footing. You can see him trying to get up, or try to stop himself from falling too much. But yeah, it does not go well, and he basically face plants. But even then, as he hits the ground, he still gets up and keeps moving. He goes across the side, but if you look at the face, there's this clear expression of embarrassment.
That's not a laugh of amusement, it's a laugh of disappointment.
Oh, I understand.
Out of character, let's give him another chance.
Go ahead.
What do you think, Lazy?
Better.
Decent roll.
2, 4, 3.
Pretty mid.
This time he's able to run
exactly
across.
mid.
Exactly in the mid, yeah. This thing's able to run across just fine. There's a bit of a shake in the leg due to the earlier crash, but he still is able to move just fine to get across to the side. Before doubling back and going again just for good measure, because he still is annoyed about that.
Shiva thinks quietly to herself, takes off her glasses and holds them in one paw, and finally comes over and smirks at him, quite wide. I'm gonna assume that little fumble was an accident, and that it doesn't happen too often.
You think I like embarrassing myself?
I mean, to be fair, you are my cousin, so yes, I do. I have yet to see it, but I have a feeling. Let's put it that way. Anyway...
Gets your points.
When it comes to your moveset, you're relying a little too much on brute strength. Granted, that's probably the best. That's probably your strong suit, so it makes sense that you would lean as heavily into it as you can. But look at what you're missing out on here. You cleared this arena faster than I could, and I used to run for a living. If you're looking at playing dirty, getting rid of your moves, your speed is going to serve you the best. Get underneath a big baddie's legs and just run circles around them like a freaking little... Do you understand what I'm saying, Levi?
More or less. I get you.
Like I said, I'm a theorist, not a practitioner. And when I did need to practice... Meow. There's a lot that I could accomplish when I didn't need to rely on the strength of being that comes with being big.
Fair
So
enough.
do me a favor. She walks and puts one of her digits right on his chest fluff. even though she can barely reach it. One more time, I'm gonna have you run across this arena, but this time, I'm gonna have you go from one end all the way down as fast as you can, as fast as you've ever gone in your life, and no holding back. Show me how you would have run circles around Zachary. Got me?
Got you.
She steps back and waits for the magic to begin.
So I'm gonna do one of these numbers. Actually, even without that's still good. So, as before, he would run. As you see him running, he's going to get right about here, and then you just see him rocket off, like a blur, all the way across, until he comes to a skidding halt on the other side and looks back.
That. He's so happy. Like, she's practically cheering. Even her little paws are clapping. That is what I'm looking for, Levi. Look at you. You could run a blur around Zachary's legs and trip him up and just claw him into oblivion. She sounds really happy for what she's saying. You wouldn't have a chance. Neither would any.
She's excited for murder.
I could barely see you, Levi. Cliche as it might sound, you looked like a lightning bolt.
Thank you kindly. Though, it takes more than speed to do what I need to do.
But it's a starting point.
It is a starting point. Though, I have a couple of people I should probably ask if I'm going to take this idea a bit more seriously beyond just, for lack of better words, labbing.
Labbing. Theorizing. If you'd have me along, I know I could be of even more help to you.
Well, you're here now.
As if on cue, there's a snap of an electric arc between her little blue ears. I haven't been able to think about combat in this way in... God, I don't even know how long. Ever since Varda freed me, I've tried not to think about it at all, except when reading about it.
Mm-hmm. Come to think of it. Levi would look up to this group over here. Hey, Leo.
Yeah.
How much time have you put into, well, combat without using your moves?
Every now and then. Ario's been trying to show me the way she fights, but I don't know. I just haven't been into it lately.
Yeah, that's the same here, and it shows. Used to be decent at it a while back, but I'm not so good at it now, and that's what I'm trying to learn a bit more about it and just... I gotta get my groove back. Ariel, Alicia. I think I said the name right.
Yeah, what's up?
Either of you know anyone that can talk to learn more about combat without moves?
I mean, other than Rain.
Yeah, the guildmaster usually would end up throwing me into a freaking basket if he can.
The Mighty Ennis might be able to help. I heard they're really good at it.
Aren't they a completely different body type, though?
Well, yeah, but I don't know.
Didn't hurt. Besides, they both fashion themselves as teachers. You know what? Idea. So Levi just closes his eyes a moment and sends a direct message straight to Padrock. Hey Padrock, you do me a favor.
What do you need, Levi?
Is Lycia... not Lycia. Lentula or Lucas there? Or anywhere near you?
Out of character, when did we remind who those ones are?
These two.
Oh, Padrock would have been this one. Yeah, they're both right here.
Could you ask one of them if they're not busy to come to the training yard? I'm trying to learn more about using moves without... well, using combat without moves, and I feel... apparently they can probably help me out. I don't know.
Padrock would set his step down, turning to face the two. Hey, Lensla. Lucas.
He just pauses, looking from Artemis. What is it, Paddock?
I was just wondering if either of you would have a moment to go down to the training yard.
Perhaps later on. We're trying to figure something out with Artemis at the moment.
Fair enough. I'll let my friend know. Padrock immediately relaying back. Unfortunately, they seem to be a bit busy.
Unfortunate, but I just understand. I'll ask them later on. Think so. And with that, Levi just closes his eyes and sighs for a moment.
Oh,
Both.
Levi, before you go and disappear on us.
Harzeth. I did mention it was a private communication between him and Padrock.
Oh,
Sorry.
sorry. I'm sorry.
No, fine. You're fine. Either way, it's just... he just sighs quietly and shrugs.
No good news, Levi.
Both of them are busy right now. It's okay, though. I can get on it later on. It's not a rush. Besides, I still have general moves, mate. I still have my general stuff ready to go.
And you got a place to go for experimentation.
Yep. As you said, one step at a time.
Sometimes all you need is that springboard.
So, well, what happened is Levi just takes a small combat stance before proceeding to just strike at the dummy here. He's not using a move. He's not using brick or anything. He's just striking at the dummy with hands and feet rapidly. As though there's a rhythm to it. As one move flows to the next, but they're still stuttering in what to do next before he figures out where to go. And by the time he figures that out, he stops and just rewinds everything and starts over again. Dedicated to the craft, as he is. That is all I have for now.
Let's go back to Artemis for the moment.
Sure, give me one moment. Okay,
Is he
go
there?
ahead. Hello,
There you are.
Hello?
am I audible?
You are audible.
Okay, cool.
You're also adorable.
Movie.
So, where exactly do you need me?
At the moment, it's not ready yet, but we are talking with Anak over there, and he's trying to prepare a dosage for you. Something that'll get your strength back up. And hopefully, given things, it'll give you a bit more time. Make it a little safer for you to go out.
Anything to, well, whatever I can do to help. He catches himself.
Anak did say, however, this will be a daily dosage. If you miss a dose, it's not going to be the end of the world, but you need to be consistent with this.
So I can't go out for too long.
Or
Not
take it
without
with
a-
you.
Not without a supply, yep.
Indeed. This is more a preventative measure than anything. It's not entirely necessary, but we do want to make sure.
So I don't start breaking down that much faster.
Mm-hmm. Given the notes that, well, Team Eclipse recovered from the Zealot facility in Lumen, we have been making some pretty good headway on, well, mitigating the effects of the cloning, so to speak.
I suppose some good has come from all of this.
It
Should
shouldn't
I
take-
should I even ask what exactly I'll be taking?
I don't particularly know the details. Lucas knows a little bit more about it, but it's natural stuff. And Anak's working on it, Zane's working on it, Lucas is putting in what he can with his medical knowledge.
Everybody's pitching in. Thank you. Really,
As much as I'd rather not put too much faith in her, what she said is true. The world does need you, Artemis.
I don't like agreeing with her, but we're already spread thin as it is. I can't. I told myself I was keeping things safe here, but
Well, with the other half currently going after your grandson, I think you're kind of being left on you now.
In more ways than one.
Whatever you do, I tell this to everyone, try and be careful when you do go out there.
Of course.
It shouldn't be more than a couple days before the dose is ready.
At least I have a few days to get everything prepared.
Who knows? Maybe you can at least get part of the team back together.
Most everybody lives around here, save for Donovan. Who knows? Maybe we'll go out for one last hurrah.
Maybe. Wouldn't that be a sight?
That's for the future, though. For now, seems there's a few more errands I need to run.
Make sure you know you're ready.
Of course. And again, thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Of course, son.
And with that, in the meantime, Artie is going to go wander off into the basement and start setting all that up. Basement gremlin, basement gremlin.
Artie's a gremlin. I thought that title belonged to someone else.
We're all gremlins here.
I can't be a gremlin with a Luvi. It wouldn't make sense.
Wait, is that why we're not fed after midnight?
Oh my god. Padrock, please.
Meanwhile, Felix just kind of over here playing with some like dark energy. Or just being a little gremlin of his own.
So, like, I mean, Olivia's going to kind of question it since he's like just sitting there alone. It's like, so, what are you doing over there, Felix, exactly?
I was just fiddling. Nothing big.
It's rare to see you without your compatriot nearby. Next
What,
to
all
you.
of them? Oh, you mean Lucas?
I'm pretty sure he seems to be preoccupied, sitting right across the table from you.
A little bit. He just looks over at Lucas and snickers. Lucas kind of makes a small toothy grin back at him.
So what are you doing exactly? You're just fiddling with your clones again?
Gotta keep on top of it.
Considering how many you already make, do you really need to be?
Of course. Just because I've been around for 300 years doesn't mean I'm all set.
Never said anything like that. Is this just your, way of passing time?
Usually.
You know, Felix, if you were having a nasty plot over there, I mean, you could just ask Emmy, because it seems that they have it in stock.
Oh, I don't really need that. I can do it by myself.
Right over his head. I'm sorry.
I never said it was a problem.
Did it sound like I was genuine in that apology?
Touche. Though usually when you speak it so dry, I have to wonder every now and then.
It's a habit.
Speaking of habits, what kind of hobbies do you have?
Other than the medicinal hobbies?
Something you can practice that's for fun rather than for need.
I'll be honest with you, I haven't really thought of any.
Well, why do you think Felix is doing what he's doing? Take some time to look around. See if something interests you. Be it finding medicine, or working with different medicines and seeing what you can come up with. Be it to give to people or not. Or just something else. Maybe stargazing.
Stargazing, huh?
Ever try it?
When I tried to get the attention of Jirachi, yes, for a moment, but then I didn't see much of a need considering it didn't exactly do it I thought it would.
Fair enough. What about something more creative, like sewing? Knitting, if you will.
Don't quite have the dexterity for that.
Fair. Though if you want to try something... Actually, no, that's still a matter of dexterity, but it would be working with gems, I suppose. Either way, keep your eyes open. Different hobbies keep you active. Give you something better to do. Especially if you find yourself wanting to do something other than rescuing.
I'll try to keep it in mind.
Mm-hmm.
So, did you have anything on the docket for today, or...?
At the moment, no. Majority of the stuff I had on the docket today has already been taken care of by other teams. I got one team that's heading off to the Sunny Plains in order to find somebody that got lost. We have... Give me one moment. Let me pull this up. Right. I have someone else that's gone over to the Drake Plateau and search for a cultist encampment. I have someone else. We have another team that's gone over to the camp from Abeloth because there's some less than normal activities going on over there. Again.
It just seems like that place is cursed. Oh, wait, it is.
There is a surprising amount of ghost types over there. It would not surprise me. And I also have another team that's gotten themselves in quite a gamble. They've gone over to the Singing Woods to, well, you wouldn't believe me if I told you. But they're going to apprehend a criminal.
Singing Woods?
Yes. It's about southeast from here.
I'm pretty sure we went there at one point. Was there any particular reason why it's called the Singing Woods? I never heard any songs.
I have to get back to you on that. But apparently there's someone out there that's trying to change that. But,
Go on.
Okay, like I said, you wouldn't believe me if I told you, so I'm gonna tell you anyway.
Oh, dude, don't believe me. Just. Like he just walks over all, slowly, and then just leans in, just like, try me.
There's a criminal over there that's been getting away with a lot of on the road robberies. Basically, individuals that have been caught off the trail, usually from the 5 villages, have been assaulted by a group of thugs. However, upon facing against these thugs, they have a nasty habit of, well, getting away when the getting is good. For lack of better words, they're really good at being an escape artist. Even when they're all knocked out, they just disappear at a moment's notice. I had had a team after them for a few weeks now. However,
almost sounds
we
as if they're using illusions.
Indeed. But upon the most recent adventure, they got given an offer. It was to beat the leader in a duet, and they'll surrender. A duet of all things.
Now this I have to hear.
Oh no, I want to see how this goes too, but there's a team that went out to go do it. And we will see how that goes.
I think I can take a guess as to what team that was. I remember there being one related around song. Oh my goodness. Assuming we ever do come across that, I would desperately want to know the details.
I'll keep you posted. But
I'm gonna be honest with you, that's actually the first time I've gotten a really genuine laugh out of something in a long time.
well, you know what they say, love what you do.
You would not catch me dead trying to do something as the same thing, but at the same time, I would definitely witness it.
Do you think anyone on your team would be willing to sing for a little while?
He just kind of looks over at Castor, he goes, nah, and then he looks over at Apollo, maybe, and then looks at Padrock and goes, perhaps. Levi, he's a bit of a wild card, so there's a chance that yes or no.
Understood. We'll see what happens. But I know that Castor has a way with music in their own way, but
They prefer the piano, if I remember correctly.
Say, Castor.
Sorry, I was engrossed talking to family.
Oh, you're fine. Sorry to interrupt you. How are you when it comes to singing?
I'm good at performing. I'm not good at vocalization.
That's what I thought.
Fair enough. I figured I'd ask. Me and Aluvi got into a bit of a humorous conversation. But yeah, I'm sorry for disturbing your conversation with Emmy.
No, you're fine. It's about that time to start getting ready for... It's about that time we need to start getting ready.
Indeed.
Assuming Apollo's got his selected one in line, unless somebody interrupts it. Which I imagine is somewhere around this time.
We'll see. There's other missions that I can give you guys. That's not a problem. But no rush. Relax.
No, don't worry. I'm fully relaxed. Usually it doesn't happen until Apollo is the one that makes the decision. Speaking of which... No, we were not talking behind your back.
That would be pretty rude if you did.
Indeed. So why not? I'll just ask the question to you personally. How are you when it comes to singing, Apollo?
Can't say I've ever been great at it. I think I can at least carry a tune. I'm not quitting my day job, though.
That makes two of us. What about you, Padrock?
Padrock shrugs. 0 practice.
And yet I feel like you would be a natural.
Out of character, you don't want to hear me try to sing.
Oh no, I'm not saying out of character. I mean, like, in character, I feel like he probably would be a natural, even if he doesn't practice.
Either way. But no. To recap what I told Oluvi, long story short, there's a group of thugs that keep getting away with thievery along the southern path from here, and as many times as they've gotten away from a group of rescuers that have been trying to apprehend them, they gave an offer on the last attempt saying that if they were to be beaten, or if the leader was beaten in a duet, they would surrender willingly.
And then that evolved into absolute humor.
I wouldn't believe in myself if I wouldn't believe in myself if I didn't see the written note from the leader from that they got and brought back.
Oh, do you have it on you?
No, it's somewhere in my office.
Rats. I wanted to see this for myself.
Even so. Well, I'll explain to you guys how that goes when it ends. When the team returns, rather.
To be a Zubat on the wall of that wait, no, that's not how the saying goes.
I believe the saying is to be a Zubat on the ceiling of that conversation.
Yeah, that's the one.
Or a sunflower on the wall, if that's what you were looking for.
I thought it was Flygon on the wall.
I don't think a Flygon is inconspicuous.
Oh.
Even so. He would just check his notes again. I wonder if there's any other funny missions I can think of off the top of my head that's come up as of late. But I'll get back to you on that when I find one.
Hey, Padrock, has Levi gotten back to you on when he'd be back here soon?
I can say when he'd be back. I think he's still training.
Paulo, do you think we should use the bell, assuming that it comes to that point?
I don't see why not.
Actually,
Going to send a message in DMs.
Testing 1, 2.
I hear you.
Okay.
Like, Ray, meanwhile, is just flipping through their notes and just says, and there was a situation in the daycare with that one person trying to steal eggs. That was more comical than an actual issue.
trying to steal eggs, of all things.
Yep, they went to one of the local daycares over near over near Ritzville and found out that the place has security. Lots of security. It did not go well for them.
If I remember correctly, daycares are usually as secure as a fortress.
Give them what they take care of, they have to be. And the people that run it, well, they're not exactly going to give you as much of a run for your money as Kecleon does, but pretty damn close. I'll get that. I'll be back.
Well, it was about that time. I guess it does make sense.
Rain, come back.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I hear a sound coming from Eaton's shop.
With that sound, you would...
Please.
If they looked over, they would see Eaton picking up a device, speaking into it, before leaning out the window of the shop and calling over to it, to people at the tables. Hey, you guys might want to listen to this before pressing something to have the sound come through some speakers on his building.
Huh. Well, rare that Eaton has anything to show us.
Can everyone hear me?
Loud and clear.
Yeah, you're loud and clear.
There's a problem. There's an immediate problem at Malva.
Oh, not again.
Always Malva.
The courtroom's on fire. He's broken
Of
out.
course it is.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh no.
Nobody
Leave-
tell Reuven. Nobody do it. Whatever you do. Actually, he's probably already known, doesn't he?
Edward kind of glance towards the turning yard, and Levi's just going to get two words in his mind. Teleporter now.
Let's get to
Right.
it.
Levi will look over to Shiva. I gotta go.
What? Wait, what's going on?
I don't know, just got told to go to the teleporter now. He just kind of hops over the fence
Th-
and bolts.
All rescue teams and all guilds are on alert now. Everyone is called to come to Malva immediately.
Here's hoping the teleporter room isn't already on fire.
What's going on?
Malva.
We're heading Malva.
Okay, what happened there now?
Fire at the courtroom.
Give me a
Shiva and
moment.
Apollo.
Levi's just gonna go ahead and type on the computer to get everything set up, since he does know how to do that. Come on. Make connection with...
Is Shiva
What?
following Levi?
Is she?
You probably should.
He. She's
He's what?
he's coming. Out of character, like as quickly as Levi bolted, I kind of thought this is where I needed to. Never mind.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Sorry.
I'm gonna pull her
Oh,
up
I'm
here.
actually.
Sorry.
Please do. Yes, I'm actually kind of lost.
Yeah, I didn't realize she was coming along, but alright.
She's gonna go to the
What is-
city.
What is going on?
We're not sure of the damages yet.
All we know is that the courtroom is on fire.
I'm sorry. The what?
We'll find out when we get there.
Teleporter spooling up. Give it off 5, 4, 3.
Jesus Christ, Apollo.
You told him not to do it at the beginning, so he did it here.
Second.
What you gotta do.
With that. Hear that. What's on the map? I don't know, funny load.
You can do it, Roll20.
You can do it.
I hope she's got elsewhere on the map. I'm just gonna put her token there. Anyways.
Angry Pachi.
He's match.
All right.
Hey. Where's...
Okay.
Probably out helping control whatever fire's going on.
I hope so.
Right. Courtroom. Hey, Isaiah.
Levi.
What's going on? Where's the courtroom?
There's a big ruckus. Towers in the northwest. The courtroom's in one of them.
Got it. Thanks.
Levi.
What?
You have your job and I have mine. I need to go check on Varda.
Go.
I'm going. Stay safe.
You too.
Please stay safe.
Oh, there he is.
All right.
Oh, thank goodness.
Eclipse, listen up. Until we have eyes on Hugor and we see that he's a threat to everyone else, our first priority is damage control.
You just cast a glance over to his cousin and before walking ahead, just like...
The two are kind of just like looking off to where they can see smoke in the northwest. Kind of apprehensive.
Yeah, clearly they're preoccupied, so he's gonna run ahead. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, let's hope this isn't as bad as they made it out to be, but...
Okay.
Michael?
He's just staring up north and then looks over at Apollo and he calls him. Hey, you're here too.
How are things?
Not good. Everyone's in a panic now with that fire up there.
Oh, it's as
All
bad as I
right.
thought it was. Okay, it's as bad as they said it was.
You see anyone who isn't an emergency personnel, rescuer, or paramedic, steer them away from here if you can.
There's a few over there already trying to handle things.
Well, we're about to help out. Eclipse, let's move. Levi. You good?
Right here. Okay.
Oh, it's awful crowded.
Second disaster in as many days. I'm starting to believe the damn conspiracy theories.
Which ones?
Yes.
Yes.
There's Team Sender and Team Windsong over here just kind of looking at things. Even Cars over here with Riley. Keeping their
no.
distance but observing.
Oh no. No. This is a... Oh.
Yarko?
Hey.
What's the
Hey there.
situation?
Could have been a lot worse. We had the court case was today. everything was going accordingly. And we were we didn't see it coming. Well, we didn't. We were outside. She wasn't.
Who's she?
He just points to the dark type Ninetales on the ground unconscious, with several injuries.
Where are the paramedics? She needs to be getting to a hospital as soon as possible.
I'm not sure if you realize that we're a bit short-handed in regards to that right now. I'm the one of the paramedics at the moment.
Did you... Well, you know I'm still here too.
If you'd like to help, come right on ahead. We got several people already on the ground.
We can get these people stabilized, but we need eyes on Hugo or sooner, not later.
He fucked off northwest.
What the hell happened?
And as they're talking, they can see the 3 Ninetales up here just running off to the northwest.
So, I'm not sure if you remember, but you remember when you fought Hugo and they had the whole thing of, causing you all to be marked with something that would explode, and if you happen to be in closer proximity to each other, it would explode with a lot more force.
Oh, you're kidding.
I'm familiar with it.
Try that in a courtroom full of people. Well, not full. We mitigated the amount of people in the room. It was about around 100 people.
It's still too many.
All condensed in the same space. And he points to Nyla, the Ninetales, on the ground unconscious. She used something to counter it. It made it less effective, but it didn't stop it entirely. Don't go in the courtroom.
I can imagine.
All you need to know is that majority of the people are still alive. Some are already on the way. Some are already on the way to the hospital.
Jericho,
We're stabilizing who we
one,
can.
Tell me which ones are the most in need of treatment right now.
Quick question to GM.
Mm-hmm.
What is its status?
That's taunted. She's pissed.
Understood.
So what about the blue, the orange, and those icons?
That's water, that's dirt.
Oh, okay.
They're trying to put out the fire.
So nobody's directly injured aside from the one in front of us.
Most
Majority
people
are
are
saying
in panic.
I would check in on the ones that were still inside the building. Some of them got away, but they may be injured and not know it yet. I would check on the Vileplume. If not, the Wrigley stuff over here. Even not the Hitmonchan, but the Vileplume first.
Are they conscious right now, or?
They're conscious, they're just panicking.
It's like, well, it's like, excuse me, you might want to just calm down a little bit, okay? I'm going to check you over, all right? Hold on, wait, don't run away. It's okay.
She looks like she has a few small burns on her body, but she's more dazed than anything.
Oof. Look, those burns need to be treated before they fester. Can you hold still?
Oh, okay.
So, let's see. Do you want me to use medicine education, or do you want to do a more direct method?
You can move that.
Wow. Ouch.
Fairly decent. 2 1s, but there's 2 5s. There isn't really much wrong with her other than the fact that she's just like kind of in shock from the entire situation.
Yeah, really, that shock can only be done, like, treated with time. The burns, however, are the more immediate pressing issue. So, if that's the case, I happen to have, you know, a certain someone's addiction to rostberries, which he's got a few of them. And he's going to ask the Vileplume to eat this rostberry.
She just kind of takes it and looks a little apprehensive before just eating it.
It's like, I should at least stem the burning. The wounds, on the other hand, still need to be treated, but... well, other things will take time.
Excuse me.
They can see fire start spreading from the northeast.
It's getting less. Listen, Apollo.
What?
Me and Jade have this mostly under control. It's gonna get a lot worse before it gets a lot better. And you know that Hugo is capable of doing certain things that we don't need to get spreaded out. Namely distortions.
Alavi. We need to go after Hugo before he gets too far away or causes too much trouble. Whatever's going on here can be handled. This is a priority.
Understood.
Hey Jade, swap out with me. I'm gonna go see if there's anyone else.
Right.
Be careful in there.
Of course. I'll be fine. Just...
Levi, you good?
Whatever it takes, stop him. We don't need the second one.
Yeah.
You won't get far.
Secondary disaster. And all this fire. And what does it come to? Gracious.
With that, we would say, Micah, it has been a very big pleasure having you in these past 2 sessions, and we hope to see you again sometime soon.
It's a privilege of mine. Have a good mission, guys, and see you real soon.
Thank you for joining us.
Take care, Taika. And with that,
What's this about, a Joltik on the wall?
Another expression, potentially.
Oh. Oh boy, tense. Where are we at?
okay.
There we are. Oh no.
Well, it's certainly been a while since we fought these. I don't miss
Right.
them. Glacy, do we get a preparatory action?
1, yes.
Understood.
Well, I know exactly what these ones are going to be capable of, so... Huzzah!
It's been a minute since we fought these things. I'm trying to remember it.
Fire! Simple as.
Also,
Everyone
roll
else roll initiative.
That was a good roll for me. What the heck?
Nice.
That was below average, actually. It was a 9.
Oh, nice roll, caster.
Caster speed.
All right. Whenever you're ready, caster.
Note, melee attacks set you on fire.
Right.
Ah, yes.
All right. So, okay. Havoc.
Okay. Let's move up. Rain. Or up. Should be one up, or up. No. It's actually from here.
On this one?
Yep.
Whack.
All right.
And that's not in turn.
Obstruction, if any.
Sorry, what did you say?
Which direction, if any?
Oh, towards group.
All right, Levi.
So, seeing this Pat Droplet, you yoink this one forward?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well,
Hey,
seeing as melee attacks aren't exactly a good option, at the same time, it is free real estate.
I will let you know that I have 2 Rostberries available on me.
I have 3.
Cool.
Either way, Levi just decides, like, weighing his options, Levi decides, screw it. And just runs in before going onto his hands and spinning like mad.
Wing.
Sound effect restrained.
Please and thank you.
There's a time when it gets old.
Oh, right, I forgot to reset this back to... There it goes. With that, he's going to move right here.
Oh, Apollo.
2, 3.
Wait, Glacy.
Hmm?
Because I was like, did that still burn or no? Or
That's not a melee move.
ah, understood.
Well, it's a good thing it's a
Well.
hit,
No crit.
but it's still a hit.
That's a physical move. You should
Special.
look physical.
That is a special move.
No, Psycho Cut is physical.
It says special, though.
Might want to correct that.
Let me, yeah, I'm gonna verify.
I checked
It has a range,
the
it has a,
sheet.
it has a range of 8. It's not a melee.
It's not a melee, but it's physical.
It is in fact physical.
So roll for your physical.
Ah,
It hits, we'll just roll for damage.
There.
You're gonna want to use physical anyways, because that's the higher stat. There we go.
Yeah, look at that. Much more.
The more you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know this specifically, otherwise I would not have VRMA with Cycle Cut.
Yeah. Fair enough, really.
More damage, less problems.
And now the SPN. Turns to
SPN.
caster. And immediately, upon being hit, counters with
They have payback? Oh. Oh, no. You got this, caster?
Oh,
Oh, just barely.
So that is 73.
Let me see here. Youch, that's gonna hurt. I'm trying to check something here. Who's-
And Casper's pushed right through the flames behind him.
that'll do it.
If an enemy uses a move that deals direct damage, roll it. Well, he didn't go below half, so he should be okay, but he's still got a burn. Ouch.
Also, by the way, Caster, you're muted.
Whoops. He just kind of skids all the way back, and his tail is just dangling over the ledge.
Just like, so imagine like instant transmission and just suddenly, whomp. Mind your step.
Alright. And that is 43.
The doctor does not appreciate your behavior.
It's like no violence in the office of the doctor. Oh wow, exactly the same amount of damage.
Caster. Your retaliation.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Punishment.
Also, did you not take damage?
I did.
Yeah, he's got like
gonna-
just over half HP.
I'm gonna replace your token on the GM thing because it still shows the same hit points for me.
Oh, yeah, that annoying thing where you have to refresh to be able to see the HP update.
Weird.
It's that weird
Anyways.
thing Roll20 does.
38.
Bye-bye.
And turn, and I net gain 10%.
Really quick, I'm gonna replace your token caster so I can see
Okay.
it properly.
The,
50, and delete you. Reset these. There we go.
We should treat that burn before it gets worse.
My thoughts exactly.
We don't
I
have
got it.
time. I'll live. I'll live.
Just eat the berry.
Oh, fine. Just give me.
We can eat one running.
Oh,
Nominate or nom and run.
Pretty much.
Fine then, Dash. Everyone be careful.
1 second.
Be
Okay.
careful.
This one over here just roars loudly.
Uh-oh. That's an alpha.
Oh,
Did you not notice the
I
giant
see.
glowing eyes?
I saw it. Just like both Apollo and Padrock kind of run ahead, and it's just like, wait, hold on. And there's the angry Dawn fan.
Padrock.
Padrock is caught slightly off guard, having his threat assessment gone completely towards distortions, but seeing this thing take an aggressive stance, he immediately grabs his staff.
Oh yeah, let's add more burn to their burn.
Certainly one way to do it.
It looks metal.
Levi.
Before we go, hey Padrock.
Yeah?
Any chance you might be able to line up a flank on this guy?
Considering where he's standing, he should be able to make it.
Easily.
And your movement starts from where you were, so.
Oh yeah, he's got more than enough.
Alright, if he asks for it. He says, not pleased with the thought, but
It's like, I can't believe I have to get up close to this giant thing.
and that's his turn.
Alright, Levi.
Just gonna slip on in over here.
It's like peekaboo.
Fortunately, is a 2x2.
Okay, so I have
It
to
requires
actually
3 people. Go on.
Can I use a maneuver on something this big?
Depends on the maneuver.
Rip.
You can do it with disadvantage.
Weight class does still qualify, yep.
Yeah.
It is an alpha, so you can do a trip with disadvantage.
Probably not worth it,
Probably
given that
not.
those only pop up once per scene.
That being said, what I can do.
Actually, combat maneuvers are every other turn, I think. Most of them.
What I can do.
Dragon tail?
Close. Dragon pulse. So basically, let lift the tail and proceed to blast it right in the face.
I cast
With-
pain.
I cast pain.
Alright, Apollo.
Let me just do this.
Paul's going to come over here, brandish his claws, and if I can scroll all the way back up here. I have advantage on this.
Yep. Alright.
Question: did we do defense, physical defense reductions due to the burn status?
Let's see.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Alright, we did that. Right. And
Worst
we're
stage
done.
is a defense reduction, and he's down to 22. That's
Quite
Tough
no,
bastard.
huh.
I'm kind of glad
Alright.
we haven't fought him yet.
I mean, you did before.
Didn't we kind of just avoid it though?
Alright.
Well, he doesn't want to avoid us now.
It's I was about to say. I saw the magnitude and I was like, oh, he rolled a 1.
And then burn pick.
Well, Roll20's put a new dice rolling thing and it weights pretty heavily towards the bottom.
Adrock almost had PTSD.
He had PTSD. What the hell do you mean almost?
All right. Let's keep moving forward.
Give
Sorry,
me a
big
moment.
guy.
Give me a moment to catch my breath.
He tried to
so I
use
can
that
catch up.
thing again.
Okay.
Is everyone okay over there?
It'll be all right in
Fine.
time.
I am fine.
I know, Padrock, he tried to do the thing again.
Got another distortion up ahead. It's a big one.
How big? Oh,
It
Oh,
flies. It looks like a
we've dealt
pissed
with
off
this.
dragon. Looks like a pissed off dragon.
Although we've come across one of these before, remember?
Salamence.
Question is, ugh, I don't want to think about it.
I swear, if this is a distortion based off the Anna, we have problems.
That's exactly
No.
what I was afraid of. Do not jinx it. So in
Whatever it
preparation-
is, we have to go right through it. And the longer we take to get through it, the more time this is going to take.
Alright, let's go then.
Well, in anticipation for that, this is going to be my turn. So
All right.
All right, take point.
Gaster.
And
where are we
And
starting at?
The bottom of the stairs.
we skipped Alavi.
No, Alavi used her turn to Comic Power.
Okay.
So at the stairs, you said?
Bottom of the stairs.
Oh, bottom of the stairs. Okay. So.
Right there.
I'm gonna put myself right there.
Padrock.
Alright. Padrock's gonna move up a bit. Use Calm Mind and end his turn. Wrong button. One.
We might have other problems.
Do these problems have a number?
A very angry Rhydon.
That's not a number, but I'll count that as 1.
Okay. So Levi's going to go up to right about here. And well, I can't use that again, as much as it'd be nice, but
It's Caster's turn.
yeah, we did.
Yeah. Caster, make your turn.
Whoops.
Did Patrick, you move? You did. You used Calm Mind. Understood.
What?
Yeah, Cash, that's your move.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're actually lost in here. Let's hope that Rhydon isn't angry at us.
Seems a little beat up, but still kicking.
Understood. So Levi is going to move in while this Solomon is distracted by The other two?
Die.
And immediately go for grabbing it around the neck before lifting up the Solomont and slamming it on the back of its wings.
57 damage.
Ooh,
Apollo.
damage. Maybe he can beat it. Maybe he can feint it before it gets a turn.
That's the goal.
All right.
We're kind of in a hurry here, so
Ooh.
Check for crit.
Yes.
That is a crit.
No crit, Sherlock. Yeah.
Mit Psycho.
Oh. Now the
It's got
elements.
chunky.
Now, with that. The elements flies up. Over Ellaby and then apparently fucking misses because it's flailing from all the attacks.
Understandable.
I mean,
Understandable.
I mean, it did just get dunked on its back. It's like, not me, not
All right, right on. Redeem yourself.
I'm not sure you want to tell him to do that.
Real run, yes.
Oh!
Yep. Ground type.
Ellaby.
Ellaby's gonna double up on that drill run and go, fine idea.
Let's go.
Oh, it was a crit on strong style.
Nice.
Good. Good.
Literally just stomp the ground and a spike just erupts out from the bottom beneath the Salamence.
You shall see your wish fulfilled.
104. I finally did it. Triple digit.
Round of applause for Livy. We should we help him? We should help him. Before he gets upset. Oh,
And
no, and
he's-
he's gone.
He... Stop, drop, and roll! I don't think he heard me.
One problem at a time.
Well, I mean, at least he didn't try to attack us.
Agreed.
All right, let's go.
Be careful of the tree. Confused. Got one up ahead. Tunnel flame.
I see them.
Wait a minute, wasn't this somewhere that I left stealth rocks once before?
Pretty sure they're gone. If you did.
Let's give this one a wide berth. He's a little delirious.
I'm just having a little bit of sense of deja vu.
Open the gate. Stop having it be closed all the time.
Okay.
Open sesame. Jolteon!
Oh
We are
no.
up against God. That's it, I'm pretty sure my turn was ended, so Castor. Also, Castor, did you heal from your last turn?
I did not. No, I did.
So, your turn, Casper. Movement starts from the beginning of the bridge.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. I am sorry, not mom. Or not grandma.
They don't have a mechanical leg, do they?
I don't think so.
I hope not.
Like he said, not grandma.
Womp.
Wow.
Its evade
dumb.
was that low? Excuse me?
How the fuck is its evade below 4?
Oh,
Amazing.
Casper blasts it with the dragon breath, and
That doesn't
Was
seem
under-
correct.
That seemed underwhelming. What was that about?
out of character, I forgot it didn't have a character sheet.
Amazing. Well,
The others must have caught up to Hugor. Maybe he's having trouble maintaining the distortions. Regardless, let's keep moving.
And as Apollo says that, they can see from the sky above the mountaintop a whole bunch of purple flamed meteors falling out of the sky onto the mountaintop.
oh, great.
That
You were,
doesn't look pleasant.
you were saying?
I was saying, let's keep moving.
Boy, oh boy. Don't forget to heal, Castor.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell is that?
I believe that is what they call a... Huh, I don't think we've actually come across this before.
Give me
Ah.
a moment. Let me go find this.
Evil.
Kinda reminds me of Renia.
That's exactly why. It's its evolution.
Alright,
Really?
he's between us and Hugor. Let's wax this guy and be out of here.
Understood.
Better.
Alright. That move. Bam!
That's a 127 crit.
That's pain.
Oh 108.
You know.
Understood.
Survived.
Thank you, Ari. What's up? What's up, Patrick?
I might have had the crit set from the typed up data.
Alright,
It should be a crit on 19 move.
Right. Let me reset that real quick. You can do your move, Levi.
Understood.
Sorry about that.
Also, alright, Apollo. I'm not sure what throwing them in the fire would do. Curiosity. But, something to discover later. So, Levi's gonna move past this one. and then I fire and miss.
And then I
Unfortunately.
missed.
Alright. We'll have to wait for Apollo to return.
Fine by me. I can use this to go to use the restroom and take care of a couple other things, but I'll be right back.
Also, isn't Psychic super effective on against Dark, or is it the other way around?
Look at what it is.
Fire, right.
Pure fire. Not Disruption Fire either.
I see.
I didn't quite catch who followed, but thank you very much. Raptor Gaming TV. Hey. Thank you for the follow. That name actually looks familiar.
All right, from here, Apollo's going to go 1, 2, 3, 5. He's going to wind up and go. Back for crit.
No crit.
No crit, but still a hit.
And now the feeble.
Apollo is now toasty.
Out of character, you all know how bad burnt fur smells, right?
Alright. And on Apollo.
Uh-oh.
So that is 64 damage.
Are you let's see.
Reflect.
The target reveals its attack stat. Calculating damage. Well, the good news is Apollo doesn't have any uses of attack boosting yet.
Yep,
You want to take a
Apollo.
reflect?
Sure.
Alright. 64. That is super effective dark damage, so not all effectiveness for reflect. I love you.
Oof, even with all that. Let's see. Considering the following, I think I'm just going to stick with a heal pulse this time around. Gotta keep everybody healthy for the final boss. Whee! But I'm also gonna put myself right here. So I'm also gonna put myself right here.
Are you doing this in Apollo?
Yes.
Can you set your hit points back to normal? Faster.
Okay.
Hello. Welcome back to the
Great.
Yeah, two of a kind there.
2 pair. Same damage and same. What's it?
That's crazy. I can do those same crit too. Better.
Almost.
Alright. And I'll just smack it straight down.
Womp. Just grabs it by the head and just slams it into the floor.
Pretty much.
Okay,
Like clockwork.
let's keep the dice rolling. Come on.
Follow Rossberry.
Thank you as always, Alvi.
Right, that's important to do first. Right.
Movement ends where Levi is.
Our last obstacle, it seems.
Right.
Keep your distance on this one, Levi. Close enough to Hugo, I need to start getting ready for him.
Right.
They can hear actively fighting from the top of the stairs up there.
Wait, you said it's going to be a new scene?
No. They
New
can
scene
hear-
or?
No, they can hear people fighting from the top of the stairs.
Okay, but there will be a new scene when we go up there, right?
Yep.
Alright.
Okay. So in this case, given the order to keep distance, Levi does just that. Whipping his tail around, taking aim, and firing. And then shortly after, moving to right about here.
Follow. Hello.
Paul's
Giga.
going to move over here, and he's going to target Metacham with this.
That is 62 prepared. Medicham. Let's see. Not really many people in range. On Apollo.
Going over Alvi to get to me.
Literally, it's like steps in front of him. He's just like, no, I'm going after this boy. Oh. How unfortunate that doesn't do anything to him.
It's psychic with a question mark.
Oh, right.
I
Yeah, that's
recommend you
yeah, no,
Hang on. We're about to transfer scene, so I'll go ahead and use this and not have to think about it.
and act like they don't know nobody. Just like, that was rude. He's completely ignored me. How about I make myself known? Let's see. Bop, 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 bop. That was not a good shot. Oh well.
Faster.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I really should have moved up further. Oh well. Well, you still hit him at least. Out of character. I don't want to use Earthquake because at the same time I'm wondering if that might cause a landslide.
Paddock.
Understandable.
Alright. Adros is gonna do beams of light from the sky.
And goodbye.
If it survives, I have an idea in mind.
Mage then explodes.
That's what I thought. Oh. Very nice work, everyone. I think our quarry is above.
And above, as they're approaching the stairs, they can hear the fighting start to just simmer.
Huh.
With that,
Oh boy. It's up there and it's like, whoa. What a mess.
As the group approaches, Cleo would stop and look back. Oh. Team Eclipse. How's Malva City?
It was on fire when we last left. However, it seems you've taken care of everything already.
Paramedics and fire response were keeping things well in hand. Paulo approaches Hugor's body, looking down at it.
he's just straight up on the ground, unmoving, not breathing.
And then
Leo, where's the worst of the injuries?
Cleo just quietly points over to Cairo.
God, you're all quite beat up even.
One could say he was prepared. I'm sorry if you all were expecting something when you got up here, but
We feared the worst when we heard the fighting starting to die down.
This is the worst.
I was afraid we'd have to pick up where you left off. Seems that's not going to be necessary.
This shouldn't have happened at all. But it did. And here we are.
Comparing the injuries between Cairo and others, I'm guessing the worst is, in fact, Cairo and nobody else too much.
To be fair, Elena's worse, but she's quite literally continuing to stay conscious out of pure spite.
Probably Kara's the most visibly hurt.
Yeah.
Riven?
Apollo?
Are you holding up?
You know, I remember you guys said that I would regret doing this and I would not feel happy about this fact. I feel great. I feel just fine besides the injuries.
Well, I can tell you for certain that a lot of you are going to be in the medical room for days.
Well, better us than you.
We're young enough to be able to walk away from most of these.
We'll be alright. One way or another. Just a few more things to take care of. Well, I'm surprised. Because I was expecting you were going to lecture me about the fact that we shouldn't have done this. Or that you asked me not to kill him, and, well, here we are.
To be fair, you did
Thought
give
about
him
it.
every chance.
I think you and the others have been through enough today.
To be fair, you gave him every chance.
Gave him a chance too many, if you ask me.
Besides, if we haven't, the mountain would be on fire more than it is. He wasn't going down until we hit the final blow.
Not in any position to dispute this right now.
I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to dispute it later on. So for the time being, Riven would walk over to him and just check a few things. And he would speak calmly. The only person that was in the courtroom of us was Nyla. She's okay, right?
He was being tended to by the paramedics when we left.
Good. Good. We limited the amount of people that were going to be in that courtroom. But this was a high-stakes event, unfortunately. A lot of people wanted to see how this trial would go.
They could have done so outside of it.
Why do you think we tried to limit the amount of people that went inside?
I'm more curious to what the judge has to say about it. Nothing happens in a judge's courtroom without their say-so.
I don't think the judge had a choice in this matter.
That's even if they're still alive.
So if they're still alive, don't know if I'm more surprised or disappointed that this would be the first time a judge has ever been bullied into accepting something into their own courtroom that they didn't want to have happen. Hell, you can ask Michael all about what contempt of court means and how quickly somebody can lose an entire year of their life. Regardless.
You say that as though he made a grand show of it.
Out of character, who is Reuven referring to as he?
That Hugor made a grand show of it.
No.
I have a question.
I might have an answer.
You and I both saw it. How much of a tell did you see when he used a skill that allows him to mark and hit several people at once? How much of a tell did he give?
Not a lot. I'm surprised he wasn't bound up a little more tightly, so that he couldn't give that kind of a tell, or use whatever trick that was.
Eye contact. If anything, all you need is eye contact. If not, just guess. To see the amount of people in the room. And even then, it wouldn't be out of the norm for him to improvise in other ways, even if that happened.
This would have been great to know before all of this had happened.
You think we didn't try to get in front of all this?
What I'm saying is, if you had been even remotely straight with us this entire time, half of this wouldn't have happened.
Of course. Of course, you continue to blame us on the matter. Even then, where do you think we can go from here? Too much of a mess to clean up at this point.
Blame doesn't matter. What's done is done. There's nothing left but clean up.
Indeed. But for now, all that's left is to clean up the mess and get him buried.
Trust you won't need my help for that.
No. No, we won't.
You know, that comes across as a little odd.
Huh?
Usually burying someone is a sign of respect.
Much as Cleo would clear her throat. Much as I wanted him dead, they are still my brother. Much as they've stabbed me in the back, a part of me still cares. The least I can do is a proper send-off.
I expect Sally has done her part with that.
Out of character, my sound glitched out. What was that line?
That I expect Sally has done her part with that.
Reuven would move a paw to Yegor's neck and just check. Cold as Jericho's tails. Yeah. She's done.
From the south on the stairs, I can hear someone running up frantically.
Levi, the closest one. Da da da.
Levi would look down in curiosity.
I'm not as fit as I used to be. Holy shit.
Danica?
Oh, good. Oh, good. The literal thermonuclear asshole is dead. You beat me to the punch. Danica would just hold up a claw. Just like, give her a second. Oh, those stairs are killer on my legs.
You need to work on your cardio.
If nothing else, the body's already starting to get cold.
That's not the problem.
Elaborate.
You didn't feel any of that. And as Danica looks up, you can see that she's genuinely scared of something.
Danica, what's going on?
She would simply point off towards the left-hand side of the ledge, I want to say.
To the northeast, west.
And Levi immediately looks at the volcano.
Oh, don't tell me that thing's active.
You didn't know?
How is that even possible?
Danica just points at where Hugor is.
Oh.
Dude was flinging around whatever magic that was so much I felt it from halfway across the region.
Oh, great.
You've got to be shitting me. He gave us a fucking send-off?
Guess he really did get the last laugh. There's got to be some way we can avert that.
I don't think you can stop an active volcano until it's done its due.
Where's the eruption zone? That's what I want to know.
Good question, Glacy.
If Mount Hellfire were to go off, basically everything well past Marble would be destroyed.
Okay. Fuck.
I've been evacuating as many civilians as I could find, but we need more time. If that thing goes off now, it's going to be chaos.
Cleo would glance over the... Oh, sorry.
There's something else in that mountain. I don't go there for a very good reason. Whatever sleeps in that thing is big, is powerful, and given the amount of chaos that's been happening here over the last week, yeah. Danica just froze up her hands. We have a problem.
So what you're saying is that the active volcano won't turn off until the sleeping giant who has awoken goes back to sleep.
Whatever
put
it
back
is.
to sleep.
Cleo would look to Nathaniel. Nathaniel, how you feeling?
Well, better than all of you, I suppose, but... What did you need?
Aluvi,
Yes?
you have your gift. Could you use it on Nathaniel here?
I can, but what about Cairo and the rest of you? You all look injured.
I
We'll
will
be
be fine. I think we'll all be fine.
Well,
We'll be fine. Besides, there's more teams that are most likely going to be looking for him. But I need Nathaniel to be in tip-top shape. Nathaniel, I need you to head back down to Malva City. Look around, get a few other ground types. Maybe an Exodrill, maybe an Onyx. See if you can dig a trench. Work to start digging something so that if the lava does come, we can divert it to somewhere else.
The mountain's
We
still
need a team.
unstable after that explosion.
We need a team to go up there. If there's any chance we can stop it.
Are you in any position to join us, Danica?
Only if you want.
Nathaniel,
Yes.
hold still.
We'll just say that before we recover him because he doesn't have a character sheet.
The man literally has 4 HP.
Don't worry about it. Or even
And in response, sorry,
Go ahead, Patrick.
in response to Dan's question, Padrock would answer, "Yeah, I for one would very much appreciate the extra set of hands."
That brings up the question, GM to players. Will Danica be available next week?
That
I
is
should
the
be
question.
I should be available next week. Wink, wink.
Very well.
Danica's gonna become the
Aye.
wrecking ball.
Woohoo! Yes, unexpected guest party member. Yay!
Wait. Does this mean that Danica came in like a wrecking ball?
I can't believe Danica's gonna be the Sephiroth that carries you through the tutorial level.
Oh,
Yeah, pretty
God.
much.
Am I wrong though?
No, you're
No.
not. You're not wrong. 100%. Like, she has a pretty broken move list, let's be honest here.
Danica's move sheet is actually not that broken. If anything, it's her abilities that are broken.
Yep.
It's usually the passives. Always the passives.
It's always the passives.
Well, with that, I think we can call it the session. And next session, we will be going to Mount Hellfire.
Yeah, a little early on the ending, but I think this is fine. Also, yeah, Nathaniel having only 1 injury, it's an easy fix. Whereas the others, namely Elena, who has 9,
Too angry to die.
I was literally like very
Pissed off.
concerned. It's just like she's
Like,
not gonna die, is she?
You're like, scrape her together and don't forget that kidney she dropped back there.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's I mean, I get that she's been undead for a long time, but god damn, girl.
She'll be
pain means
fine. She's too
pain
pissed
means
off.
Literally too angry to die.
But yeah.
Elena is Doom guy.
Mm-hmm.
Doom Fox. Doom Tails.
Doomtails.
Also,
Also,
everybody take a look in Players Only at the music I posted.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
boy.
saw it.
We're all thinking it. We're all thinking it.
Look at
I
the boy.
see.
wouldn't that be a fun thing?
Fucking
But-
him.
With that, I think we can call it.
Lacey will need to touch base on what Danica's involvement is going to be.
Her involvement is explosive.
We'll get to that.
Explosive
not
anger.
The divine power of smite!
I mean, she has done that, like when, like they mimicked, like one of the distortions mimicked someone that she loves, and immediately, Angie.
Mhm.
Don't impersonate Danny's dead husband.
Oh yeah,
He wasn't.
no. That was legit just death. Also, what is
I
the
did
music?
not expect
I-
Danica to fill this set.
I'm looking, just staring at Glazer like, really?
Oh, that's
I knew
that's
it.
such a good.
I knew I recognized this.
Oh, that OST is so good.
It's
Metal
glorious.
singer. I love
Now
it.
you know
Oh,
what
yeah.
to expect next session.
Hell, understood.
Hell.
Literal
Man.
hell singer music. I love it.
I mean, I know what's coming. I'm excited.
So, Ryu, wasn't that the tutorial mission?
Mhm.
God, I loved the tutorial mission song. I'm just sad it was so short.
Yeah. With that, does anyone have anything they would like to say before I load up some pictures?
I do. I just want to finish the quote I was saying. I was not expecting Danica to show up, and I did not expect that we'd be able to have her the next session. I am excited for that.
It'd be
I
fun.
might need to talk to you about updating Danica's character sheet a tiny bit beforehand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll do that.
So, let me get this straight, right? So, 8K and Giga were once together in a team in another campaign once before, and now here they are getting back together, only it's a different Delphox entirely.
Mm-hmm.
The irony of that.
Right. We weren't drawn to Destiny.
One
Yep.
of these days we should do a campaign together, dude.
I would love that.
Same.
I think the problem is time zones.
I know.
Aussie time zone be like, ah ha ha ha.
I
Mhm.
suffer too.
I still have eyes on the possible campaign you mentioned, whatever that is.
And yes, Giga, heal pulse do work.
Heal Pulse does so much work.
It's a great thing that it's every other turn that I can use it.
It's the fact you get it every other turn is stupid busted, but also so helpful.
I mean, wait till you hear that he has also an AoE effect of that.
Soon.
It's just
All
like,
right.
oh, the entire party's injured. Whoop, not anymore.
Yep. So, if anyone has anything else they can say, the pictures are ready.
Pictures.
I'm just glad this is finally over.
We had a lead into it last week,
Yeah,
More.
but now that chapter is closed.
but I'm gonna be real with you. I've been trying to kill this idiot for like years now. I'm happy he's finally dead.
It's
Yeah.
like, he's fucking dead.
Let's get to the pictures. We only have 2 pictures this time, I think. No, we have 3 pictures.
Pictures.
Alright, so let's get to them. First picture is from Taika. Hmm?
It's just me, or is the music really quiet?
Oh, it's supposed to be.
On purpose.
Oh, okay. Also, yeah, Levi literally replied to this saying, like, you forgot the tail.
Everyone always forgets the tail.
Face is red, raise the head. Face is pale, raise the tail.
Also, what is all that foam at the bottom of the door? What is this door?
Insulation.
Insulation.
Like, the door looks so cardboard.
The fuck are you doing to that door to need insulation at the bottom?
Probably permanently sealed.
Like, the door
No,
looks
it's
so
just spray
fake.
foam. It's just spray foam. Everyone just uses spray foam for everything.
Yay, American construction.
Squint.
It's just like with duct tape. Everybody uses it.
And then,
Speaking of duct tape, a certain someone being bound in it.
You think this will contain me?
Yeah. Literally, it's just uses tail to tail.
Yes, cut the beer.
cut the beard. But the next picture is another one from Taika by Heliofox.
Get in. Get in.
One to meme. This is actual piece of art though that I have already saved, and I'm probably gonna make it to a profile picture somewhere. But I adore this.
It's such a cute one.
Thank you. Go ahead, Diego.
I was just gonna say, look at that smile.
Yeah. Like the idea, I think he said it was supposed to be like, what was it, seduction?
Mhm.
But it ended up looking more like he's just being smug about something.
Look, all I can think of is the cat meme, where it's like someone's holding a knife to the cat and the cat's just smiling.
All holding their own knife at this point. Because that tail is, in fact, a weapon.
The tail is in fact a weapon. Tremble in fear.
It's like they're just polishing the end of the tail, making it look like they're about to, you know...
Tail weapon gang, rise up.
Hey,
tail
Smile.
weapon gang.
hey yo.
Yeah, Danica's got a tail weapon.
I have a knife.
He has a knife.
Like,
What's that you got
Danica,
there?
what do you have in your what do you have in your hand? My tail. Your tail? A knife.
Meanwhile, Levi has a scythe.
Nice,
Levi
nice,
is a
nice,
reaper,
nice.
confirmed.
What
I told
is
you he's
this
a double.
abominable end shroud?
I told you he was a...
And then we have a third picture from Artemis by Fuff.
Foof.
What the fuff?
Oh, that's a very nice piece.
That's awesome.
The crime scene at the bottom there.
Yep.
It's
He
a
investigate.
murder.
Investigate.
Oh, it's the mayor thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The one where he got self-resurrected.
That's a whole other can of worms.
Just you all you're missing is the little sleuth hat and a bubble pipe.
Yeah.
It's literal Sherlock caster.
Just a pipe, not even a smoke pipe. Just to get a pipe put in your mouth, it starts blowing bubbles out. It's like,
Wait, you know what this? You know the word I just come up with? Sherlock Vap.
When you said
Caster
the
Holmes.
bubble,
Caster Holmes.
oh,
Go ahead. Go ahead, Patrick. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say, when you said the bubble pipe, I immediately pictured using the pipe to cast bubble beam.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh god, that's actually pretty funny.
Yeah, he's a Vaporeon. He should be able to cast Bubble Beam, right? Right?
Well,
Outlook unclear.
Not looking clear.
like it's a held item that lets you cast bubble beam.
Actually, no. You want to know something funny about that? Is that instead of Bubble Beam, he just uses Sludge Bomb out of it. Or Gunk Shot.
And then after that, we have one more picture that Tiger just posted.
Oh, the hidden gem, isn't it?
What is this?
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
You want to turn back on and start talking, Taika?
Doors open.
Yeah,
I
there, you go. There he is. Do it.
It's so nice getting to test my combat skills after years of rust. And training someone too, it's so nice.
Frankly, you scare me a little. How do you go from a cute little bookworm to a vicious speed blur?
Levi, it's okay. You didn't threaten Varda. If you did... Adjust glasses.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I see something similar happen with Cast every now and then. They were a bookworm at one point. Now they're spitting poison everywhere. So I think this is a trend.
There's a trend. He's over here spitting facts.
Like, why are all the bookworms becoming terrifying individuals? Just asking.
I believe the trope is called Crouching Moron, Hidden Badass.
They're not morons, though.
I think they actually made a movie about this once upon a time. It's called Revenge of the Nerds.
Oh dear.
Jesus.
If we don't have any more pictures, I think we can go up there and see who to raid. Probably the Prima, right?
SAS Creations is streaming Genshin Impact.
Ooh,
We can
I
raid
would
it.
always appreciate a raid.
Genshining.
Believe this is the username. Yep. Alright.
Isn't SAS
We
going
will-
to end soon, though?
Not if we have anything to say about it.
It's just been going for 5 hours, 39 minutes. Okay. We can see what happens. But we will raid the SAS.
And hey,
Alright.
if she gets soon, we just ride the raid to the next raid.
I mean, I guess.
Mm-hmm. So, they are playing Genshin Impact. I don't know too much about the game, other than it's, I think, a big gacha game, kind of.
It is like
Yep.
the gotcha of gotchas.
The gacha of gachas. Yes. But I hope you guys enjoyed the session and come back for the trip up Mount Hellfire. And with lots of fun stuff to happen. So enjoy time with SAS and hope you see you guys next week. Later.
See you.
And before, this is just a preparatory intro to the fact that a certain someone